Hey everyone, thanks for joining Learn to Play Games. My name is Lance, and in today's video we'll be playing through Gorinto. This is a newer game by the Grand Gamers Guild. It is a 1 to 4 player game that takes roughly half an hour to 45 minutes to play. It is a competitive game where players are competing with each other over 4 seasons to gain the most points, and they're going to do this by collecting these different tiles, which will allow them to collect more tiles based on their understanding. And the player is able to accomplish this the best at the end will have the most points and will be the winner. So in this video, I'm going to be playing through and I'm going to try out the solo mode as I don't have anybody else to play with. So I'm going to be going out and trying to defeat the Kitsue, the fox, the nine-tailed fox, and see if I can outsmart him or if he's going to come out on top in the end. So with this one, again, it's going to be played over 4 seasons, and with him, he has a special setup and all of that. So I already took care of the first round, but as we get further into the game, you'll see how that works. So from there, we're ready to move into the first round. So let me go ahead and get rid of this, and we'll go ahead and jump right in. So I get to start off each round, so I'm going to go, and right now my goal is to get purple or void and wind. Those are be the ones that get me the most points. But my overall goals that I'm going to score points for is I get to score each stack that has a different height than all of your other stacks. And then I also will score each stack with an even number of tiles. So those are my 2 goals with that. And then with our fox over here, he is going to get extra points for earth and water tiles. And you're going to see, like, the beginning portions of the game, he is going to blow me out of the water with points. It's all the way at the end where I might be able to catch up and overtake him. All right, so let's go ahead and I get to choose one of these tiles out there to move. And then based on that, I will get to take a tile. And that my understanding is the number of tiles I have within that. All right, so I am going to, there's a lot of wind out here right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, and then I'm going to gain one of these. So I'm going to add that over, and I will gain 1 tile per understanding I have, which is the number of tiles I have plus 1. So right now I didn't have any, so that's why I only gained 1. And with the wind, it's in a plus pattern, so I could have only taken 1 from here or here. Now I could have placed it farther down, giving me more options, but I was after wind, so that works where I wanted it to do. Then it's going to go over to the opponent's turn, and he's going to flip his coin to see where he goes. And he's going to move his tail. So based on where he flips, the tile that he's on will tell me what tiles he's going to take. So he is on a void tile, so he'll take each one of the tiles that's diagonally to that void tile. Luckily for me, at the bottom here, there are no tiles, so he's simply going to take a fire and a water. Okay. Then we're going to move his tail by flipping over a token, and that's going to move to number 4 spaces in on that row. All right, then it goes back to me to take my second turn. I do have 1 wind now, so taking those winds would be beneficial to me. And so let's go ahead and take this one here, and I will go here, and I'm going to take the 2 waters. As at this point I can take 2 because my understanding of wind is 2. So I'll go ahead and do that, and that is my turn. So then we're going to go back over and see where he's going to go. And he's going to be doing the head this time, so it's going to be a plus pattern, so he gets 1 of each on that pattern. So he's gaining another fire, he'll get a void, and another water, so he's going to get some good points for that. All right, and then we're going to move his head, and so he's going to go to 2 and stay right there. All right, and if we don't have a tile to replace, that is the end of the round, so each one of us will get to take 3 turns. Okay, so it's over to me to take my final turn. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. And now I have my understanding of water is 2 plus 1, so I can take up to 3 tiles. So I'm going to take a void. I will take another wind. And I'm going to take an earth. Okay. And that'll be it for me. So then we're going to go back over to him and hits his tail. So he is going to take all of the tiles underneath this tile, as earth lets you go deep into it. So he's going to take the 2 fire, place those over there, and then his tail has nowhere to move. So that is the end of the round. And we'll move into a scoring step. So with the opponent, it's very easy. You simply count up those tiles. Now he will get double points for tiles that it has an affinity for. So the water, he's going to get 3 points per tile. So that's going to give him 6. And then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So he is at 11 right now. Over to me, I'm going to again score each stack that has a different height than all your other stacks, which right now I don't have any, so I'm not going to get any points for that. And I score each stack with an even number of tiles. So I have 2 stacks with even numbers, so I'm going to gain 4 points for that. All right, so at this point then we're going to clear off these and simply place them off to the side, and then I'll gather up these tokens as well as the 2 markers for that. I'll go ahead and shuffle these back up. And then once those are shuffled, place those. I have to get my token back here, shuffle these up. Okay. And I have to shuffle these up. Lots of shuffling. All right, this will move up to season 2. All right. One more good shuffle here. And then make sure that these are all going in the right direction here. Okay. So at this point, then we have to set up the outer board. So I'm going to reveal one of these, and that's going to show me where to place the top tile here. So we'll have 3 there. I have another one here. I have one up top there. I have one over in the corner, and the final one is going to be next to it. So from there, then I'm going to draw from the bag and fill up those other spots. Okay. And then finally, we have to place out the fox's tail. So the top tile is removed and placed off without revealing it. The next one will tell me where to place the fox's head. So he's going to go on three spaces in based on that. And then we have the tail at 4, and it'll be 4 spaces down. And that will finish that off. So then it moves into my turn again. So I'm I need to try to get some more points here. So I got to really focus on being able to do that. Let's see here. I could go up top. It's me 2 more wins. Might be a good option. So yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go here. That lets me get 3 tiles now. So I'm going to gain this one, and this one. So that bumps that up and that up. Over to the fox's head's going to go. So he is going to take all of them in this column. So he gets all of these. That was a good space for him. He's getting more points there. All right, so then we're going to move the head. So his head is going to go to 1, and that'll go onto that space there. And it's back to me for my turn. I have a lot of wins now. So let's see. I could do water. That would get me 3 more tiles. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go here. Now I get 3 tiles. So I'm going to take the purple I don't know if I want to do that. Purple actually is better for me. He's only going to take 2 tiles then. So, do I want to go there? I could take wind. So let's go here instead. That gets me another water. So put me at 3. And then I will take the 2 earth. Okay, so I'll have 1 action left after that. All right, so back to him. And it's his head again. So purple is going to take these 2. He's getting a lot of water. All right, and then we'll move. So our head is going to go to 2. And then it's my final turn. So I don't have any fire yet. So fire is definitely not a good option for me. Earth would let me go down, which I don't necessarily want to do. I could go here. That would get me 3. Or I go here and get 3, so I think I'm going to go here. It's going to get me some points. So I'll take purple. I get the wind there. And a water. All right. And that's it for me. So then it's over to him. And it's his tail. So his tail will get another water and a wind here. All right. So now we're back into scoring again. This is going to get ugly here. All right, so he's got 3, 4, 5, and 5 more for 10. So he'll pick up 10 points for there. So he's 21, and then he gets 3 points for each one of these. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more points. Oof. All right, so that puts him up to 30, 36. Ouch. All right, and then I get points. So I'm going to score for each stack that has a different height than all of your other stacks. So I'm going to get 2 points there and 5 points there. So that's 7. Puts me up to 11. And then I score each stack with an even number of tiles. So I'm going to get 2 here, 4, and 4. So I'll pick up 10 more points for that. So it puts me up to 21. So a little better round for me, a very good round for him. All right, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and remove these and set up for the next round. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and we'll be right back. All right, moving into round 3. It's my turn. And so I'm going to go ahead and start off by moving this one here because we're going to start losing a lot of tiles. So I'm going to gain 4 tiles for this, as that's the maximum, as I could actually gain 5, but this stack's only 4. And so I'm going to go ahead and gain those. So it's going to give me some more wins and my first fire. All right, over to him to go. It's a tail, so it's going to be the diagonal points. So he's going to gain this, and he doesn't gain anything there. So that's helpful a little bit. And then the tail's going to move to 3. Oh boy, that's not good. All right, back to me. So I think I'm going to go here. That'll get me 3 out of the 4 options. So I'm going to take another air, or wind. I will take an earth. I could either take a water or a fire. I think I'd take a water. Keep working on that. All right, then it's over to him to go. It's the tail. Oh no. So when a location comes up that doesn't have anything, he's going to take the most out of what is left out of the different ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 earth. That's probably what he's going to take. There's 3 void. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and no. So he will take all of the earth. So all of these are going to go. So hopefully I don't want any more earth. And that was huge. He is going to get a ton of points. I might have just lost the game right there. Oh, ooh. All right, so that's going to come down there. All right, it's over to my turn for my last. Let's see what to do. I could do fire. I I could get 2 more void. At this point, that might be the best option, because this void's not going to get me anything. And that fire would only get me 1 more. So yeah, I think this is my best option. So I'm going to go here. And I will gain 2 more void. So I really need some points here. All right, so then it's over to him for his last. So hopefully the tail will come up again. And it does. So he's going to pick up 1 here and 1 there. So not super good for him this time, but he got a ton of points there. All right, so at this point then we're going to score again. So let's go ahead and do him first. So he's going to get 3, 6, and he's got 6 there, so that's 12. So that's 48. And then he's got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 points there. 21, 24, 27, 30, 39. 39 more points. So 37 more points. And he's at plus 50. Yeah, he is going to blow me out of the water here. All right, so then I score each stack that has a different height than all of your other stacks. So right now I was actually able to achieve that completely, right? I got 4 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so every one of my stacks is different, so that is good. So I'm going to pick up 4, and then this one has 8. So that's 12, 13, and 5 is 18, and then I have 24 points on that. So that was big. So that will put me at 45, and then I score each stack with an even number of tiles. So I'm going to get 4 there, and that one's even, so that's 8. So 12 and 18 more points there. These two are odds. So 18 more points on the 45, which is going to put me at 50, 63. So that'll put me there. So I'm not terribly I mean, I'm still doing really bad, but that hopefully I'll be still within striking distance. All right, final round. I'm going to go ahead and set up, and we'll be right back to finish this off. All right, this is it. Things are looking a little rough. My fox head is out on the middle of the board or off to the side without any tiles underneath it. So if that comes up, it looks like he's going to be pulling water, which is his other color. So that would be devastating if that happens. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So it's going to go ahead and start with my turn. And really, I think my best option at this point is moving that water tile down and gaining these 3. So I think I'm going to do that. So that picks up those and that. So that keeps my white going. And this one now is 3, 6, 7. So it's going to be an odd number. So I need to hopefully get at least 1 more water. But if he pulls that, that'll be it. So let's see what happens here. Oh, it's a tail, thank goodness. All right, so he's going to gain these. So he gets more water anyways, but it's not all the water, so that's good. And he's going to move to number 3. All right, so next turn he's taking whatever is there. All right, so I got to decide how I'm going to do this. So I do need another water. And there's not much left. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go here and pick that up, because right now that's the best I can do. Now over to him. It's a tail, so it's going to, again, he's going to take the most that's out there, so that is fire. So he's going to get all of those. And then his tail will move to 2. So again, he's going to be pulling something. And I can shift him over to purple. So I go here, take those two. So I think that's what I will do. I'll go here, pull these two. That at least gets me that, and puts those into... All right, so then he is going to go, it really doesn't matter which way it comes up, and he will take what's most out there. So he's going to grab the 3 purple, because that's the highest amount left. And that's it. So then we're into scoring. So this is, it's going to hurt. All right, so he's got 6 purple. So that's going to be 6 more points for him. He's got 3 wins. 1, 2, 3. And then he's got a ton of this, so 4, 8, 10, 11. So that's going to be 7, and that is going to flip him over to 100. All right, so that's the easy part. And then we got these. So he's going to get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 more points. So 24 and 7 is 31. Okay. And then we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 more points. So 21 is going to be 51, 52. So oof. So that was another 50. So that's 152 points for him. It's going to be really hard to beat. All right, so then it's over to me. So first off, I'm going to score for each stack that has a different height than all other stacks. And I was able to keep that, so I will get all of those points. So I'm going to get 4 for that, and then I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 26, 28, 30. So I'm going to pick up 30 points there. So I had 13, so that's 43. And then I score for each stack that has an even number of tiles. So again, I'm going to get 4. That was what, 10? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So 14, 16. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. 16 and 2, 4, 6. All of them are even. So I lucked out there. So that's another, what is that? 4, 14, 16, another 8 is 24, and 6 is 30. So I picked up another 30 points there. So that's going to be 43 and 23. So that's going to put me at 123 right now. And then the final scoring is going to be based on the difficulty that I've selected. So I could either choose to take him on as a difficult, where I'm going to get 2 wisdom per token I have in those, or I can do normal difficulty, which is 3. So let's go with the expert difficulty. So I'm going to get 2 additional points for each one of my tiles for this. So I'm going to pick up another 8 points there for that one. So that's going to put me at 31. And then I got another 10 there, so that's another 20. So that's going to be another 50, 51. So I lost by 1 point. 1 point. Wow, that you can't get any closer than that. So, and if I would have played normal, then I would have gotten him, because I would have picked up another 14 points on normal. So that would have put me at 160, 165 or so. So couldn't get any closer. So I hope you found that interesting, and this one is one that you might be interested in on your radar, whether it's a solo game, as you could see, really close. I had a great time with it and plays really fast, or even in the competitive mode, there's a couple of different options. You can play where everybody's playing against everybody, or you can play on pairs if you have 4 players. So a lot of different options with this one. Really interesting. I had a lot of fun with it. So as always, if you found the video helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see around this one, or if you have any other games that you'd like to see some videos for. Till next time, I'll see you later.